maybe extra rep if we're playing the park MVP. So we'll have to see.
Good call.
So we've got Chris, Danny, and Rodney in the house to break some streaks today. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's jump into the park.
So we're going to go 3v3 today in the park. We're going to take a look at who has the longest streak in the park. I see a 7-game streak right now.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, Alexis. So we have a 6-game streak and a 7-game streak.
Ooh, I see a 10-game streak.
And a 10-game streak, but that's on 2s, and we're going to play 3s.
Gotcha.
Because we can choose either of these streaks, we're going to get a 2,500 VC payout. Like I said, if we play the top rep player, that will be 5 times the reps. So we'll have to look out for our next victim, the top rep player.
This is our opponent. Got a 9-game win streak.
Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Knicks. For the Spurs, a great record, 2 games back from the conference leaders. They're doing what they're supposed to do, getting after it each and every night. Knicks, Spurs, coming. Night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. So the New York starting 5. We've got Anunoby, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. Coach Van Gundy with these 2 bigs. I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
First trip to the line for him here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Back to Fox. Shoots over Brunson. Off the left rim and out. Anunoby outside to the inside. Hart outside. Pass to Towns. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the 2-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Now, here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 18 points. And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. That miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Castle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Bridges against Castle. Bridges shot good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Brunson against Fox. Here's Champagnie. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defender did everything he could, but Vassell has the agility to get it to fall despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
At the line for your Spurs, Devin Vassell. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And here we can check out the story for De'Aaron Fox. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Here's Hart. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Fox passes to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Towns. Here's Champagnie. And a missed layup.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Brunson against Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. Let's go. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here's Brunson outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and we're late in the season. And, Coach, both of these teams battling for playoff position. So, does that change your approach at this stage?
Well, no doubt. Obviously, you want to win the game, but you've got to consider your overall postseason situation. potential matchups, injuries, etc. You might need this win, but if not, then you need to consider just how much to push.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Here's Hart after the basket by San Antonio. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And it's good, 2 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Briefly take a look at the stats
For Jalen Brunson.
over the last month. He has been spectacular, averaging about 27 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has yet to score.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Kept alive. Here's Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Brunson scanning the floor. Bucket is good. Brunson's got 8 points. So it's the Spurs now. 7-point differential. Anunoby against Vassell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hunt. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the board from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Vassell. Back to Fox. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
The Spurs coming in. This one following a loss to New York. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Basket good. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, even with the defense smothering him, Fox stays composed and gets it to go.
Robinson finds Brunson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. Shoots over Bridges. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently, but when it works, it works.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Here's Harper. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up the baseline. The shot will not fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. Offside Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Anunoby, and the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the jam.
What recognition from Fox. Saw the turnover and found some space to break away.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. And no good. Spurs leading by 6. And Fox has it in the corner. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 5. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Barnes with it, defended by Towns. 3-pointer, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson with it. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. Bridges missing again. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here's Harper. Still scoreless. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Just staying with it. Wembanyama saves the possession.
And here is Anunoby. He picked up 33 points in their last one against San Antonio.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And typically, a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first free throw is good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Good on both.
And one thing you can count on from Anunoby is effort on both ends. He's a key part of this team.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The Spurs shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Barnes hits them both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brunson against Fox. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Puts it up from 7. Here's Barnes, and it's blocked. Brunson against Fox. From 15 feet away, New York, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And San Antonio has possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Floats it up for Wembanyama. No good that time.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Releases. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
breakouts over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
The Knicks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Barnes. Outside, Fox. Clock at 6. Now Johnson. Shoots over Bridges. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. Brunson outside. Shoots the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
San Antonio ball.
And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
This is such a hard stat category to predict year over year. You can have a year where you're just on fire, racking up a steal or 2 per game. And then other years, it just doesn't work that way. Doesn't mean he's a non-factor on defense. He helps his teams in other ways.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure he goes down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Johnson, good.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
Yikes, this quarter has not been kind to him. Just 1 for 5 so far.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And that one falls for Bridges. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagne. Johnson outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Alvarado. Hart outside. 5 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And Fox gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Bridges. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. San Antonio again turning it over. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Knicks, 4th.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Fox. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 12 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Johnson surveying the floor. The wide open look here for Fox. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox. Now Alvarado. Nothing on the board. Bridges kicks to Towns. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. His last 10 games have been exceptional. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. And that one misses.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Castle's checked in for Vassell. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bridges. And he sinks the second. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 7. Last time they met in New York.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a win is a win. But you know they want to play a lot better this time around.
Here's Cornett. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Pass to Castle. Here's Johnson. 4 on the clock. Good. Nice job down low. Johnson's got 7.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
2 minutes remaining.
Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And I think for San Antonio, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
Now, here's Clarkson. No scoring in this one.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Down low. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clarkson against Castle. And finished off by Robinson.
A true team player. Clarkson will connect other teammates to the ball if they get open.
Clarkson against Castle. Shoots over Clarkson. Robinson with the block. Johnson. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Clarkson kicks to Hart, and it's Alvarado in the corner. The rebound by Bryant. Spurs leading by 7. Tries from 10. Misses off the right iron. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Castle with it. He's covered by Clarkson. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Castle with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
Down to the lineup for San Antonio, Kelly Olynyk.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio leading by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Jack, what are your thoughts on New York?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. They can try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And New York, looking at who they've got, Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Chalk up 2 there.
Jalen
Brunson's got 14 points.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And they'll get another chance. And it's in there. He's got 18.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, here is Robinson. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass, does a nice job going right back up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Robinson. Spurs leading by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Brunson carving out space inside.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Castle against Bridges. Castle misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Brunson. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
Here's Castle. That one drops for him. Castle's got his second basket of the night. Knicks trail by 5. Now, here's Bridges. 12 points for him.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Castle. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Champagny. A 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Brunson. Pass to Towns. Hart left side. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Harrison Barnes.
Spurs leading by 5. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second
and a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch 2 of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
That's good from Castle.
Well, Castle is already a versatile defender. And offensively, he's just scratching the surface. You can see why he won Rookie of the Year.
And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby with it. Out guarded by Fox. Here's Brunson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And here's some numbers on Fox. This past month, he's really set himself apart, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. No good on that one.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
And the second free throw, good. Spurs leading by 5. Fox passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Anunoby. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. That one misses. Good defense by Wembanyama. Now Fox. Brunson covering. Outside for Wembanyama. And they get it back. Anunoby against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
That's a high IQ play by Vassell. Fouled in the act and got to the strike.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
When you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
So he gets them both. Knicks trail by 7. Hart outside, driving in. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Landry Shamet checked in for OG Anunoby. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
On defense, the Spurs. New York, no good that time either.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Vassell. 9 points in the game so far. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
De'Aaron Fox, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Fox hits them both. Knicks trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And San Antonio shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Towns. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 12 in the game.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Outside Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jalen Brunson. First personal
He'll
foul.
take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
San Antonio making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Fox hits them both. Knicks trail by 13. And here's Brunson. He's got 17. Hart kicks to Towns. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Brunson against Fox. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. In the third spot, the Spurs.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brunson. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Well, the way Fox goes at defenders inside earns him a lot of trips to the foul line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Knicks trail by 9. To the paint. Fox with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Harper up top. Defended by McBride. Harper's shot's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Fox against Brunson. Brunson among the bigs.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Fox, the bounce pass. Wembanyama finds Olynyk. Outside, Fox. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 30.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Ryan's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. Now here's Olynyk. Still yet to score. Drills it from outside. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Towns dishes to Clarkson. To the left wing. Here's Brunson. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Harper the pass to Bryant. Barnes against Hart. Fires it up. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
New York ball. Down to the lineup for San Antonio, Champagnie.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 13-point game, and it's good for 2.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Harper, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harper's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Knicks trail by 11. We've got Olynyk. Harper is out there with Castle. And there's Bryant. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Bryant against Clarkson. And it's Bryant missing. The Knicks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Anunoby. They grab their own miss. And he makes that one. Towns has got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Now here's Towns. Bridges inside. Castle covering.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Shooting for New York, Mikal Bridges, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Spurs. Luke Cornett comes in for Olynyk. And it's Vassell in for Bryant. All free throws good from Bridges. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Vassell outside. Spurs passing it around. Here's Champagnie. Good D by Anunoby.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Now here's Harper. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Back to Vassell. No good on that one. Knicks trail by 9. And Brunson has it in the corner. Takes it off the glass. And now it's 27 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Bounce pass from Bridges. And it's Towns missing. Spurs leading by 7. Now Harper. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Here's Castle. Here's Harper. Back to Castle. Pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job by the rookie Harper to just let that develop.
And it's Brunson missing. Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Castle. At the top of the key, Harper. Pass to Champagnie. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Showing he can run an offense. Harper finding an open guy and getting the ball to him.
Clarkson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Harper. Vassell outside. Pass to Harper. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Brunson. Castle with it. Here's Champagnie. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Castle against Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Spurs lead. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Towns. And Hart subbed in for Clarkson. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Tries from the block. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Wembanyama finds Castle.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Shoots over Vassell. New York, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Bridges. It's blocked. Fox against Brunson. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges. Outside Robinson. Brunson against Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock to take the lead. Brunson, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Barnes. Yes, that goes in.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Brunson against Fox. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Bridges outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bridges has got 19 points.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
San Antonio calls timeout. Now, here's Fox.
2 minutes.
Spurs passing it around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Castle. Looking to get back on track here. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Puts it up from 12. Robinson with the block. Hart the pass to Bridges. Bobbed up there for Robinson.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Fox against Brunson. To halt the run. Fox, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Fox against Brunson. Bridges outside. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And an intentional foul right there.
San Antonio foul. De'Aaron Fox. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting from New York, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Fox. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
15 foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Buries it from outside.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Castle. 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting from New York, Mikal Bridges. At the line for team.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.